Chipotle makes more money per restaurant than almost any other chain in America, averaging over $3 million per store. That's more than McDonald's, more than Starbucks, and their secret weapon isn't just burritos, it's real estate. In this episode of What Retailers Want, we're breaking down how Chipotle chooses its sites, the strategy behind the brand, and why this location right here in Potranco Rd in San Antonio checks every box in their playbook. Chipotle started back in 1993 in Denver, where Steve Ells opened the very first shop. The concept was simple: serve food that's fast but feels like it's not fast food. Fresh ingredients, customizable bowls, urban vibe. That model struck a nerve. Chipotle basically invented the fast casual category, somewhere between fast food and full service. Today, there are more than 3,400 Chipotles across North America, and the company plans to double that to over 7,000 locations. But unlike Subway or McDonald's, you can't franchise a Chipotle. Every location is corporate owned, and that means their site criteria aren't suggestions, they're non-negotiables. So what does Chipotle want? Here's the checklist. Number 1, demographics. Their sweet spot is millennials and Gen Z, 18 to 34-year-olds who value fresh ingredients and convenience, but they need both residential density and a daytime population. Families at night, professionals and students at lunch. Number 2, the box. 2,200 to 2,500 square feet, big enough for their assembly line kitchen, small enough to keep rent efficient. Number 3, visibility, ideally located on frontage of a high-traffic road. And 4, the Chipotlane, not a traditional drive-through, just a pickup lane for digital orders. It's been a pivotal element. Today, 80% of new Chipotles include one. If a site misses on any of these, Chipotle just moves on. Their process is data-driven and brutally selective. Remember, Chipotle isn't risking a franchisee's money. It's corporate dollars, about $1 million per store. That makes them incredibly risk-averse. Every site is vetted with hard data, like population density, household income, vehicle counts. They'd rather pass on 10 sites than gamble on one that doesn't fit. That's why when you see a Chipotle, you know the area has already been greenlit by their algorithm. Now let's do a deep dive in this location on Potranco Rd. This corridor is one of San Antonio's fastest growing. This location had over 100,000 visits over the past year from about 36,000 unique visitors. The average visitor came back nearly 3 times. Median household income in the 5-mile trade area is $106,147. Average household size, 3.3 people, larger than the Texas average. Higher than average fast food frequency. According to ESRI data, 45.2% of adults went to fast food drive-through restaurants 9 or more times in the last 30 days. That's 12% more likely than the US average. Then there's traffic counts. Right in front of this site, Calibrate Technologies reports 28,570 vehicles per day. That's from Q1 2025. Nearby retailers here on Petrenko shows a heavy hitter lineup. H-E-B, Starbucks, Whataburger, LA Fitness, and other daily needs retailers. These aren't just neighbors, they're demand generators. Chipotle knows this corridor combines rooftops, incomes, traffic, and brand synergy, the perfect mix for their model. For investors, Chipotle is one of the most sought-after tenants in the net lease world, and here's why. They have 10-year corporate guaranteed triple net leases with rent bumps 7 to 10% every 5 years. Cap rates for these investments are among the lowest in the market, usually between 4.75 to 5.25%. Unit economics, $3 million plus in annual sales. That's double of what many fast food competitors do. And when you buy a Chipotle site, you're buying predictable income and one of the strongest performing tenants in retail real estate. So why is this Chipotle here on Potranco Rd? It's because it checks many boxes. Young families and professionals, high incomes and bigger households, healthy traffic counts, prime nearby retailers and services, and with the Chipotlane, supercharging digital sales. That's what retailers want, and that's why Chipotle is here. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Do you think Chipotlanes are the future of fast casual? And what retailer should I break down next? Drop your ideas in the comments. Your neighborhood could be our next case study on what retailers want.